everybody, I'd like to share with you what I've been making for the past 5 days. I'm slow, I have osteoarthritis, I have had since I was 6. But I get there in the end of the day, it just takes me a while. Because I'm new to paper crafting, well, most crafting to be quite honest with you, I wanted to have a play with something I'd never done before, which is most things, but I still wanted to have a go. So I decided to have a go with making a tea set out of card. I used my Craft Studio's advanced templates, their new one, templates, and I printed them off and went from there. Most of them are okay. Some of them not so much. I'm going to start off with the ones I dislike that I think came out rather badly because there's no way to make it any better. Some of them just really do need a rethink, I think, in how they've made their templates. The first one is this cupcake. You may be wondering what it is, because you wouldn't know by looking at it, I don't think. It's just not a great cupcake. It's just no bottom. I can't believe there's no bottom. Sticking it together was a nightmare. I used the glue gun, and that was still difficult. It needed to have some kind of lip on it, which it doesn't have. There is definite room for improvement, and I hate it. I really do. The second one, I don't mind as much, to be quite honest with you, except for it won't sit straight. I've done it twice. It won't sit straight. I know everything is cut exactly the same. I made sure I cut them out at the same time. Yet, you put them all together and it doesn't sit straight, and I have no idea why. It might be my fault, not the templates, but I don't understand it. I'm using here just cheap bling. The wafer is sprayed with Crafter's Companion silver glitter spray, and I'm using the mesh bling from Fiona's shop, Jennings 644, her Etsy store. So it's not terrible, really. If it would look much better if it would sit straight. The next one I wasn't as pleased with, see, because it won't sit straight, is this cake holder tier thing. What are they called? Anyhow, the template for it was absolute rubbish. You got the feet and you got a circle for the top. That was it. Oh, well, that's no good. So I made a band to go around it and another base, so the band would be sandwiched in between the top and bottom layer. The feet, they just want to sit straight, and I don't know why. I'm not sure what I've done wrong, because they were cut out at the same time, yet it's like that on all of them. So there's something not quite right somewhere. I don't know if it's my fault or the template's fault, because it was a terrible template. It really was bad. I'd be ashamed to put my name to it if I'd left it as was. So I think that is a huge improvement in what it was. So I'm slightly happier with that, but it could be better. I'm using more cheap bling on the legs, and the bottom one's the largest bling. The next part is my coffee set. Now here's my coffee cup. So they turned out not too bad and was fairly easy to do, actually. Most of these were fairly easy to put together, and I didn't have to look at the instructions, which is a good thing because the instructions are terrible. A few words and a picture, and they give you bits. I have absolutely no idea where it goes. There's no mention of it. You just get, and it's the same shape that you get in several of them. It doesn't fit it's too small to go anywhere and it makes no sense. I've just given you this extra bit to cut out, which really pleased me. Here's my coffee mug. I think the handle could be better. I don't like how the handle is. Should have done that differently. And my coffee pot, which I'm more or less pleased with. Just wish the directions made sense. Though the one I saw on television that they'd done looked like mine. Though in the directions, which I looked at, it's supposed to be narrower somewhere. I think it's this bit supposed, but it doesn't. That's why theirs didn't either. This is crystals. Comes in a packet like this. I got from the range in the crystal diamonds, what they're called. I got in the home section. And I used them quite a bit. They've got little ones that I like to use. The first chance I've had to use one of the bigger ones. And of course, the mesh bling from Fiona's shop. But I quite like that. I think it turned out alright. Now on to my tea set. Here's the milk jug, which I think needs a lid. It doesn't come with a lid. I think it needs a lid. I don't know, do milk jugs have lids? I think it needs a lid. And next, my sugar jug. And sugar cubes, which were a pain in the butt to put together. And these are sprayed also with the Silver Crafter's Companion glitter spray. This was a bit of a pain in the butt to cut out. And another one of those diamond crystals. That one's alright, I think. I can't get it. Alright, do it this way. Here's a piece of cake. I think it turned out not too bad. It was fairly easy. Just cutting this was a pain. I did spray the top of the bit that's got the black glitter, forgetting I've put in a bit on top. And all the glitter on this is sprayed with the Crafter's Companion spray shine. Spray and shine, that's it. Just to stop the glitter from flaking off. That was fairly easy and it looks alright, I think. And my teacup and spoon. Spoon was very easy, though you have to glue it with a glue gun. Tried other glue, just unless I had the next 3 hours to sit and hold it, it wasn't going to go anywhere close to being stuck. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm not happy with the saucer. I did look at the directions for this, which made no sense. It looks better now that it's got the mesh bling on it, but it really is a mess, to be quite honest with you. The cup's alright, the saucer not so much. Though last thing I made actually was this plate. I figured it out by then, it was a different day. And it's much better. I've got the sides how they should be. It's folded as it should be, and it just all came together and made sense to me on that day. When I made the saucer, not so much. So I'm a lot happier with the plate. And last of all, this is my first piece I made, and my favourite piece is the teapot. I like my teapot. I think I did a good job. Another one of the crystal diamonds. And I even made tea bags.